Today we start reacting to Star Trek, the original series.
As last time we watched the pilot that turned out to be not the pilot. But today
we are gonna watch 2 episodes where no man has gone before and the Corbomite Maneuver. My name is Knifeby.
I'm Crush Host, welcome to the Geekheads channel, and now let's go straight to the reaction.
Did another Earth ship once probe out of the galaxy as we intend to do? Is this some warning they've left behind?
Probably.
Could have intercepted by now.
At least
Bridge
it's
said
not
they call.
Pike, unless it's
Have I ever
different.
mentioned you play a very
actor.
They changed the actors, didn't they, from the
true,
pilot
true.
that we watched,
One of
so
your Earth
not sure if
That's
who
true.
is who. Guess we'll find out. 3D chess.
Bridge to briefing lounge. Object is
That's
now
what it
within
looks like.
tractor beam range.
No visual contact, Mr. Kelso?
No, sir.
I'll be honest, it's hard for me to take the name Mr. Kelso seriously just because that 70s so serious.
Ah,
Bring it
yeah.
aboard.
I love that they're just teleporting something on board. Okay.
Yeah, no idea what it is. I guess they saved. Oh, and then the intro.
Intro. Oh, we're going to intro. Okay.
Space.
The same talk we had at the end of the 2009 Star Trek,
civilization.
where no man has gone before. Episode 3, I guess, but we're watching the rest of the episodes also, but these are just what you guys told in the comments that are worth watching.
Yeah, the essential episodes. So these are the ones that we are gonna react to on YouTube and everything.
Next move shouldn't
All the
be
rest
moved.
we're gonna watch off screen.
I'm not getting it all. The tapes are pretty badly burned. Sounds like the ship had encountered some unknown force. Repeated urgent requests for information from the ship's computer records for anything concerning ESP and human beings.
Extrasensory perception?
I must have read it wrong. It sounded like the captain giving an order to destroy his own ship.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
So they thought they encountered something. They thought 7 people died, then somebody actually survived, then they tried to do something weird, and then
is that the SS Bandit
they just self-destructed the ship, I guess?
Yeah. That's what I got it from.
Yeah.
Force field of some kind?
Contact in 12 seconds.
Emergency
What
station.
the hell?
The ship is just blowing itself apart, I guess. Oh, what the hell?
I'm gonna say these effects,
Yeah.
the shots of the ship look a lot better than I remember them looking in the Cage episode.
Yeah, the pilot, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say the same, that the effects look so much better.
I feel all right now.
Oh!
Well, that was a
Captain's log.
little weird cut, to be honest. But
All the commercial break.
yeah.
Our overriding question now is, what destroyed the Valiant?
No,
Barrier
I think
just as we
your
have.
question is how to get
What
home
happened to
from
them
there.
after that?
Honestly,
Yeah.
if your warp drive is gone, then you're fucked.
But maybe knowing what happened to Valiant is like,
Yeah, maybe
That
it
will
could
help them.
resolve it, but
Autopsy report.
yeah.
I don't know.
An area of the brain was burned out.
But
And
didn't
you,
this
if you're
woman
not-
get attacked too, or
You mentioned that tests show that you have a high degree of extrasensory perception. Gary Mitchell has the highest ESPER rating of all.
Before the Valiant was destroyed, his captain was frantically searching for ESP information on his crew.
There's nothing about it that could possibly make a person dangerous.
Dr. Daner is speaking of normal ESP power.
Perhaps you know of another kind.
Do we know for sure, Doctor, that there isn't another kind?
you gotta think outside of the box at these situations.
If I hadn't aimed that little blonde lab technician at you,
You what? I almost married her.
This dude is best wingman.
didn't I say you'd better be good to me?
Okay, I'm starting to see where this is going now.
Yeah.
Like you can see him, he's reading through those texts at an incredible pace.
Is that Gary Mitchell? The one you used to know?
How did you do that?
I'm not sure. I just thought of making it happen, and it does. It just... Hey, watch this, Doc.
Oh. He just killed himself? That's a good prank.
I was on my coffee break. I thought I'd check up on... Yeah, it's okay, Lee. Come on in.
I kind of want to talk about the whole acting of this scene. Is he already like super self-aware, or is there like another self-conscious developing inside his head?
Yeah.
What did you think about the whole?
Yeah, he feels like kind of obviously it seems like it's getting into his head, and also he seems very like short-tempered almost.
Yeah, that's what brought me to the whole, like, is there maybe a second, like, personality or something growing inside of him?
Yeah.
Thing is, like, is there something trying to get on, like, in control of his, like, body or something? Like, is there some kind of, like, maybe
kind of like
alien or something here?
Yeah,
that's
kind of
trying
like
to control him?
symbiote.
Yeah, exactly.
In Marvel, yeah, maybe. I think we're gonna find out, but like, yeah, something for sure is like changing in him. If this is true, they kind of plotted it already a little bit earlier, like a couple scenes ago, where Spock asked if this is the guy that you remember him being.
Yeah, exactly.
Is his personality changing or changed somehow? So I think we're just gonna have to continue and find out. Great acting.
Yeah.
Either way.
You better check the starboard impulse packs. Those points have about decayed to lead.
Oh, yeah, sure, Mitch.
I'm not joking, Lee. You activate those packs and you'll blow the whole impulse deck.
I'll get on it right away.
He'd seen those points and he hadn't noticed their condition.
How do you know?
The image of what he'd seen was still in his mind.
No, he can read minds.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway. So he could read minds.
I don't know how, but he was right.
I became so interested in observing Gary.
Our subject is not Gary Mitchell. Our concern is rather what he is mutating into.
I know those from your planet aren't supposed to have feelings like we do, Mr. Spock. But to talk that way about a man you've worked next to for years is worse than even...
That's enough, Doctor.
Okay, so now they have brought the aspect of... What was the name of the species? I think it was Vulcan. That they are a bit emotionless and like only
they cannot feel feelings from the first like Star Trek movie, the 2009 one. Spock is a mix of a human and I don't know what the species is. I don't know if it's Vulcan or...
Let's just call it Vulcan. I don't know if it's if that's...
I'll leave it in the comments.
Yeah, correct us if we are wrong. Just roast the hell out of us. But in the pilot or the Cage episode, he showed a lot more emotions. He was smiling and he was like he wasn't like this logical, don't have feelings kind of dude yet.
Yeah.
So this kind of like gives the basis for his character as well.
Has he shown abilities of such magnitude?
I saw some such indications.
And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
No one's been hurt, have they? A mutated superior man could also be a wonderful thing. The forerunner of a new and better kind of human being.
Oh,
yes, kind of.
So he has now got the inside of her head. Probably.
Yes, but also, she was also struck by whatever.
Oh yeah. Wasn't she? Or was it
Sulu?
Maybe. Yeah, sure.
Oh, Mr. Sulu, yeah. Also here already.
In a month?
Yeah. There's a planet a few light days away from here. Delta Vega.
If you mean strand Mitchell there, I won't do it.
Then you have one other choice. Kill Mitchell while you still can.
Tough options.
The captain of the Valiant probably felt the same way. And he waited too long to make his decision.
Oh, yeah.
Set course for Delta Vega.
So he'd rather leave him there.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go well. I mean, if he can control the ship.
Yeah, and if he can read their minds.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a Jedi now.
He has like telekinesis now.
I don't know why. Something's wrong with me because I always have to do like stupid Star Wars.
It's like a man who has been blind.
Yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with it.
I want him unconscious for a while.
Those medicines actually work. I guess they.
Yeah, I'm like wondering if he can control his body, then I guess they still work because he's still a human, you know. But
I just started thinking when the original previous ship, what was it, 200 years ago or whatever?
Yeah.
Destroyed his whole ship and everybody with it.
Yeah.
Did he do that so that whoever had the same thing happen to him that now happened to Gary couldn't get back to civilization?
Yeah, or
so he sacrificed the whole
he just
party.
sacrificed everybody.
Yeah, because they have never heard about anything like this before. So whoever got that back then haven't reached this, never reached this civilization or anything. So
yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Interesting.
There he goes!
Jim.
His eyes went back to normal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that didn't.
Yeah, it came back.
Yeah, it did not work for long.
Did it gain energy from the force field?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is he now like tenfold powers electrify them through the freaking field?
Unlimited power.
You
like
fool.
a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I'll just keep getting stronger.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I guess. Quite literally.
Yeah.
How does it even work with no wires or anything? It's crazy.
Bluetooth module.
Still using Bluetooth.
I mean, they're in a starship outside of the known galaxy we have. So
I hope they're not still using
I didn't order
Bluetooth.
any.
Dr. Dana feels he isn't that dangerous. What makes you right and a trained psychiatrist wrong?
Because she feels. I don't. All I know is logic.
So at this point, he didn't feel anything yet.
maybe he's in the entire series. He's just like the
Mitchell gets
more logical side of him. In the entire Star Trek, the 2009 one, he was really pushed. He had his mother and everybody died. So he like
13.3.
he had like 1% of humanity human in him. He had emotions, but he was really on the edge.
Yeah, I'm just more wondering if Mr. Spock was always half of Vulcan and half human at this point, or if he's just Vulcan at this point, and if that was something that either Abrams created for his movies, or like when
you mean in the series
out of the
movies,
out of the universe.
Yeah.
When did the writers come up with that story for him?
Maybe we'll find out. I guess so.
Because right now in this episode they're kind of referencing to him like he's fully Vulcan. I don't know.
Whatever he's
kind of a useless. I don't know why do I care so much, but
growing stronger by the minute.
by her face, she's
Like transport up
almost
together.
like
If you
impressed.
try to stop us.
She's
scared.
Yeah, she's like in trance or something.
You should have killed me while you could, James.
I'm just wondering if she's just if that's because she was also struck with the thing, or if he's mind controlling her.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
I guess it's a little bit both, maybe. Now, if I'm being honest, this planet looks kind of. This part looks kind of similar to.
Take almost
Kate's.
a miracle to survive here.
Well, then I shall make one.
Oh, he has like godlike powers now?
Does he have any of those powers?
Maybe, but she's not that strong, I guess.
Yeah, he already.
Yeah, he
knows this,
senses it.
Go to him, Elizabeth. Now that you're changing, I want you to see just how unimportant they are.
Did she teleport?
What he's doing is right. For him and me.
And for humanity.
Before long, we'll be where it would have taken mankind millions of years of learning to reach.
And what will Mitchell learn on getting there? Will he know what to do with his power? Did you hear him joke about compassion? All else, a god needs compassion! You know the ugly, savage things we all keep buried that none of us dare expose, but he'll dare. Who's to stop him? He doesn't need to care. Be a psychiatrist for 1 minute longer. What do you see happening to him? What's your prognosis, Doctor?
I'm disappointed in you, Elizabeth.
I assume that's like a deadly weapon. He just did nothing. Nothing.
Morals are for men, not gods.
I will say that Thor disagrees.
Yeah.
But she's weaker than he is.
Yeah, but she shot first, you know.
You haven't much time.
Oh. Buried alive? Or maybe he got squished by the rock? I don't know if he...
Yeah, I don't know.
Did he die now?
Does that work? Can he just lift that rock?
Yeah, if there's a lifted rock, he's still alive under the rock. Is it?
Yeah.
Is there something wrong now, or?
Yeah, this music sounds worrying. Oh no, it was just a transition.
Dr. Elizabeth Dana. Yet noted she gave her life in performance of her duty. Lieutenant Commander Gary Mitchell. Same notation. I want his service record to end that way.
Yeah.
I felt for him too.
Yeah. The 1% of Spock that can feel.
I believe there's some hope for you after all, Mr. Spock.
I guess they fixed the ship. They didn't talk about that one.
Yeah, true. I guess they should fix it while he was down there.
So episode 10 or the Corbomite Maneuver is just after this. We're gonna have a short talk about this episode, but if you want to skip it, just check the chapters or just skip ahead.
The special effects are a lot better. The shots of the ship especially a lot better. And the other thing was also interesting. Our first introduction to Star Trek was the 2009 movie.
Yeah.
So this felt a lot more similar to that than the Cage, I would say. Like, obviously seeing Captain Kirk, and there was a lot of similarities to his personality and kind of his and Spock's kind of friendship as well.
Yeah. The characters here had way more depth in them. They had personalities. You could see the chemistries between the other characters.
In TV shows and TV series, I think the most important thing is the character development, because that's something they have over movies, because movies have only certain time to showcase.
Yeah, you kind of have to rush it and jump over certain things there.
If you watch like an episode from the first season to like an episode, I don't know, to like 5th or 6th, or how many ever seasons there are, the characters are completely different, and that's the great thing about TV shows. That's what I love about shows. By the way, the acting was great in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm surprised about the entire episode how good, how into it I was.
Let's stop rambling and move to Corbomite Maneuver.
Corbomite Maneuver.
Let's go. They're just completely stopped. How does that even work?
They are moving, but their relative speed is 0. I don't know what the Star Trek space physics are.
Guys, definitely working out.
Interesting workout machine.
Different version to our leg press.
Winded? He'd be the last one I'd tell.
So is this Bones? I don't know.
What am I, a doctor or a moon shuttle conductor?
Yeah, that's definitely him. Based on that attitude, at least. I love that it's like all decks alert and alarms out, and they're just, I don't know, what am I gonna eat today?
Yeah, dude just didn't want to put his shirt on because.
Yeah.
That's Kirk, all right.
That's what? So J.J. Kirk would probably do the same.
Captain to
Yeah.
They happen to have a human thing called an adrenaline gland.
Does sound most inconvenient, however. Have you considered having it removed?
Have the department heads meet me on the bridge.
Already standing by.
Yeah, it's like we are waiting you.
Always waiting you.
Yeah. There's even reflections of the ship from the cube.
Yeah, it seems so.
Yeah. The level of effects is behind there.
Maybe. Reporting, sir. Sensors show it as solid, but its composition is
This is a unique cinematography for
Frequency still
like
open, sir. I get
60s. I don't think I've ever seen like 60s TV show have handheld cameras following. Quite long as well.
I was about to say this is still a long one shot from when he came to the bridge from that your handheld angle. It's still the same.
So are we gonna just let
some
it hold
additional
here?
angles. But
That's pretty cool.
Maps reveal no indication.
I respect how much there's movement in
origin
the
and purpose of
there could be so much less.
Yeah, like usually it's just like,
Further, gentlemen.
you know, you have to
It's a static hard camera.
Static cameras or something.
Mr. Bailey,
Bridge to phaser gun crew.
Calamad. I'll select what kind of action, Mr.
I'm
Bailey.
sorry, sir. I thought you meant by...
Explaining, Mr. Bailey. I haven't requested an explanation.
Mr. Bailey has still a lot to learn.
Yeah. Like, you can see he's new, but I mean they haven't gone back to anywhere probably since the last episode.
Yeah.
So he's just somebody who got promoted from the ship crew, but I assume I don't know if he's incompetent.
Not incompetent, just
Still blocking us, sir.
not experienced.
Yeah.
So now it's following them?
It's still coming toward us.
Locked faces.
Phaser's locked.
Fire main faces.
Oh, this destroyed it. Maybe, yeah. Or maybe the explosion was just so close that shakes the ship.
Ad break. And we're back.
Captain's log, Stardate. Care to speculate on what we'll find if we go on ahead?
Logically, we'll discover the intelligence which sent out the cube.
The mission of the Enterprise is to seek out and contact alien life.
Annoying how the
Engage.
subtitles are a little
Mr. Bailey.
slow.
Phaser cruiser.
Yeah, I know this also. But...
I'm especially worried about Bailey. Navigator's position's rough enough. Seasoned man.
I think he'll cut it.
Because you spotted something you liked in him? Something familiar?
Yeah.
You've been reading your textbooks again?
I don't need textbooks to know that you could have promoted him too fast. Listen to that voice.
Condition alert. Battle stations.
Too much pressure on Bailey.
Yeah, I mean, but he seems. I mean, he looks older than Jim, so you assume he should be at least experienced ship navigator. This seems so like.
What are you gonna do with that?
Yeah, but he's a doctor, so he's obviously very crazy hairstyle.
What the devil is this?
Yeah.
We're picking up an object, sir. Much larger, coming toward us.
Coming.
Like a huge ship or something coming.
There, sir.
That's not a moon. That's a space station. No.
What kind of disco ball is that?
Hailing frequencies open, sir.
This is the United Earthship Enterprise. We convey greetings and await your reply.
This is Baylock. Commander of the flagship Visarius of the First Federation, your ship must be destroyed. We make assumption you have a deity, or some such beliefs which comfort you. We therefore grant you 10 Earth time periods, known as minutes, to make preparations.
So they just told you have 10 minutes to pray before you die.
It looked like if I could
They're
locate
gonna
where
kill
that
you.
voice is coming
Yeah.
from.
But we are nice to you, so that because you pray for something that you're
Yeah,
gonna
so
let
you have
pray.
10 minutes to pray, okay? 10 minutes and then you die, okay? Oi, the aliens appear.
Somebody's got to do something. Only got 8 minutes left.
7 minutes and 45 seconds.
He's starting a countdown. It's the end of everything. What are you, robots?
Yeah, I don't think he will be on the crew in coming up
Failure
episodes.
relief. Escort him to his quarters, Doctor.
I don't know if he's like scared or if he's angry or if he's incompetent or if he... I don't know.
I think he's scared, and that's why he's angry.
I guess they just have to negotiate their way out of this, but it's not really going well. And now we're already 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Time.
Chess. When one is outmatched, the game is over. Checkmate.
Not chess, Mr. Spock. Poker.
Yeah.
Earth vessels have had incorporated into them a substance known as Corbomite. If any destructive energy touches our vessel, a reverse reaction of equal strength is created. Death has little meaning to us. If it has none to you, then attack us now. We grow annoyed at your foolishness.
He stopped playing chess and started playing poker.
In some manner, he was reminiscent of my father.
Then may heaven have helped your mother.
Quite the contrary. She considered herself a very fortunate Earthwoman.
Yeah. So it was
There
the
we
thing.
go. I got my answer.
He returned to see if they're gonna die or something. What the hell?
If,
Request permission to return to post, sir.
permission granted.
Now he's gonna do something crazy.
Yeah. Teleport them to inside the enemy ship.
10 seconds.
Yeah. They're gonna kill everybody.
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. What happens?
Interesting game, this poker.
Yeah.
It does have advantages over chess.
Yeah.
The ship is leaving. Or some part of the ship is...
Yeah.
Small ship.
I will conduct you to a planet of the First Federation. Any move to escape will result in the instant destruction of the Enterprise.
Yeah, now it's... Are they playing chess or are they playing poker as well?
Yeah. It's the 3D chess they played in the first episode, the Christmas tree looking one, I don't know.
Sheer away from them, no matter which way you turn.
Yes, sir.
Maximum acceleration when I give the word. Yes, sir.
He's now trying to call his bluff.
They're going to make a run for it or something.
Engines overloading.
More power.
Engine is cooking. God damn. Really confusing, like what's happening right now because nobody's talking anything.
Yeah.
It's just like dudes are shaking the ship and just waiting for something to happen.
2,000 degrees above maximum.
2000 above the maximum. It is not the limit, it's the maximum that the ship can handle. It's like,
Yeah.
Impulse power 2.
Someone's like, if you say so.
yeah, you're gonna blow the ship. I don't care.
We're breaking free, sir.
The max warp. Just immediately.
Yeah, now try to warp.
No, all engine stop. Just wait. Just stop.
A signal, Captain. It's a distress signal to the Visarius. His life-sustaining system isn't operating. Sir, I doubt if the mothership could have heard it.
Plot a course for it, Mr. Bennett.
For it, Captain.
Yeah, now we're going back to it.
Yeah, he must save them.
Maybe it's bluffing. Maybe he's bluffing again.
Yeah, maybe.
He's
but
playing poker with them. He's like bluffing that his engines are out, and now they go back and then
First
they
Federation
get
vessel is in
caught again.
distress.
It's their duty to try to save them.
100 meters ahead.
Yeah,
Because they have no life support.
but if it's a bluff,
What's the mission of this vessel, Doctor? To seek out and contact alien life, and an opportunity to demonstrate what our high-sounding words mean.
They're saying that they're peaceful and they want to be peaceful and
And
friendly.
you, Mr. Bailey, if it's a trap, I want you here.
Yeah.
Doc and Bailey gonna be the two men. Yeah. Why do I think Bailey will die in like they will sacrifice Bailey for the sake of the Enterprise or something?
I hope not.
Oh no!
Puppet of some kind.
I'm Balak. Welcome aboard.
Bro, it's a baby.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure testing you. I had to discover your real intentions, but I miss company. Conversation. Perhaps one of your men. For some period of time. An exchange of information.
Yes, both our cultures would benefit.
Yeah, they're gonna leave Bailey behind just for fun.
Me, sir, I'd like to volunteer.
Yeah, so he was bluffing about the ship's power being gone, but he was just afraid of them being, you know, the humans being evil people.
So they were both playing poker.
Yeah, both were bluffing. But they, after all, they were the same intentions. They were really friendly minded. The first episode that we watched, episode 3, where no man has gone before.
Where no man has gone before, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was more like I was more into that episode. This episode's pacing was super slow. It seemed like they were stretching it just for it to fit the 1 hour TV format. There was some scenes that were super long, but there was also like we talked about in the episode, there was like they used like some modern-ish camera techniques, like they were flashing with that, you know, like view angles, and then there was a long one shot on the bridge. Again, the end here seemed kind of like the whole episode is like building, and then just...
In both episodes, it seems like they have limited budget and they are using it to certain scenes of the show, and then some scenes are like a lot more cheaply made or a lot more like hastily made. But I gotta disagree. Like, I personally maybe even like this episode more.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I like this story, and I think this episode was very much like a good showcase of what Star Trek is. Like, there wasn't like a lot of action. It was more so like mind games and meeting new civilization and trying to figure out what they're like. Are they dangerous? Are they not? Are they friendly? You know? And the idea of it was very interesting to me. Like, kind of this whole meeting a new civilization without like action, but still making it like intense. And kind of like, oh, what's happening? We don't know what's happening, even without there being any kind of...
There was action. The entire thing is an action scene after all, but it's more on the strategy side of the things, which is also the thing I like more than from the last episode also. That this was more focused on the strategy side of things. But
and psychology and kind of like how to do it. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, the action is not... let's go guns blazing, shooting things, but it's more so like on the board and what are we going to do, you know, and there's this unknown possible threat. Yeah. So I thought that was super cool, and kind of what I also imagine what Star Trek is about. The strongest aspect of both of these movies. Both of these episodes are the characters and the chemistry between the characters. Yeah. I feel like people have said McCoy and Kirk and Spock. Yeah. And I guess Bailey as well. They had a good chemistry, kind of joking around. I like the dialogue. You know, you can have kind of a boring scenes. Yeah. As long as the dialogue is good. You know, like, it can save a lot. It can make things interesting because the characters are fun to watch. Yeah. And interesting themselves. So, yeah, I can clearly see the crew kind of building. I feel like that's gonna be like one of the strongest points of the series.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, because it's a really simple format. Yeah, at least it seems to repeat, at least on these episodes. I'm sure it repeats on every single episode from here to the future. The whole crew being so like somewhat relatable, or some people in the crew being so relatable to you, and like approachable and things. It's just what keeps the whole show alive for what it's become a franchise.
Yeah, for sure.
From this point, so
for sure, the characters are very strong, and it's just fun to like. The acting is good. It's fun to see like them kind of joking around, kind of giving sarcastic comments every once in a while, and yeah, that aspect to me was maybe the most interesting part of it. So you want to do that?
No, not really. But thank you guys for commenting about the essential episodes that we need to watch.
Yeah, we can watch all of them, so we are gonna watch the ones that you really want us to watch, basically. If you want to see more Star Trek reactions, let us know by liking and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future Star Trek reactions or any other videos that we might make. If you haven't seen our reactions to The Cage or to our 2009 Star Trek movie reaction, you can find them here. Check them out, I promise you will enjoy them. Hope we're gonna see you in the next reaction, but until then, have a great one. Bye.